hope you can hear me because the engine is running, it's so cold. However, I did some research for personal reasons and to discover that if you are a woman, okay, who's suffering from cancer or any other serious illness, your husband and boyfriend is more likely to abandon you. They're more likely, there's a survey that went on that if you're 9 months pregnant, 8 months, most men cheat when they partners, are, pregnant. This is a old survey that was done, hence why women feel unattractive when they are, in the bloom, as you like it. But now survey has shown that when a woman, especially when she's going through chemotherapy or the idea that she's going to lose her hair, the idea that she's going to go through chemotherapy, a lot of men who worship their women purely because of her beauty, purely because she's blonde hair and blue eyes or redhead or whatever, he's more likely to leave you, according to survey. A woman is more likely to stand with her boyfriend or her husband through illnesses. She will stay with him, but a man will abandon his woman. Why? For the simple reason, most men, I'm not saying all, but most men, when they're looking for potential partners, they're looking purely on the physical. And from the sheer physical, you can't get love from an empty vessel. It's impossible. You can't get good fruit from a tree that is rotten. If your intentions are rotten, there's no way that you can get good fruit, good behavior, good conduct, a gentlemanly, fashion. You can't, because that was not his intention. He didn't meet you with the intention of, I'm going to respect you through sickness and in health. He's not going to. Hence why the survey substantiates this finding. I remember doing a survey in Birmingham a long time ago. This is for a book that I was going to write. And in one of the questions, if you lost your hair, would your partner still stay with you? How did you meet your partner? Did they think you were a brain surgeon or what, etc.? And a lot of women were walking away in tears, beginning to realize that they see me nothing more than a bimbo. You only look at social media. In fact, there's a woman, I must share her video, when she says that social media has made it natural for men to be chauvinistic, men to be misogynist, with the likes of Andrew Tate. A lot of men hide their hatred for feminism, their hatred for women's equality behind social media. But I'm sidetracking, okay? And it's the same theme. It's purely based on lust. You can't get love out of lust. When I mean lust, I mean sheer 100% unbridled, disrespect. You see her booty, you see her breast, and that's all that you're interested in. Hence, when she becomes ill, there was no love there to begin with. Or otherwise, he would stick with her. But a mere fact survey shown that when a woman has cancer, she's more likely, look at disabled women. Look how many out there are single. Why can't they find love? Okay, disabled men too. But it shows that sadly, when it comes down to it, that a lot of women need to question. They need to ask themselves a question. If you were ill, if you lost your hair, if you lost your beauty, would your partner be with you? And you will never know until shit hit the fan. You will never know. You will never know who your true friends are until you're going through trials and tribulation and suffering and poverty. You will never know who your true friends are. That's why life is a mystery, because until you are challenged, you will never know who's going to stay with you, who's going to stand with you against the water, against the flood of life, against the challenges of the depth of the high mountain. But I tell you, was I surprised? No, I was not surprised by the survey, because if you look at the way most men, even today, if you look at the way most men, on social media, the hate they have for women, the sheer lust and degradation, feel well that when you lose your hair because of illness, in your heart of heart that the way in which your partner interact with you, the way they are, they're not going to stick with you. In your heart of heart, but the pain is too deep. So we'd rather be blind, we'd rather be oblivious than face the truth.